Junior with it. 5 on the clock. Over to the left wing. Quickly. And another assist for him. And that's his 20th assist. Wow.
Just doing a great job at orchestrating the offense.
From the pass to Howard. And it's slammed in by Howard.
Love the aggressive mind state. Howard showing how authoritative he is inside.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Junior dishes to Randall. In the corner, it's Robinson. From the arc. Another shot. Randall no good. Philadelphia leading by 6. Down low. Robinson with the block. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it. Pulls up for 3. And the 3 ball is good.
And he's leaning on the three-point shot a little more in this half. Only had 1 before the break, but he's got 3 of them since then.
Outside, Green. Passes it to Curry. Outside, Harris. Knocked loose. It's stolen by Randall. Junior the pass to Burks. Outside, Green. Knocks down the 3 ball.
Not shot from outside. There's no doubt about that. Spreading the floor and getting them up.
Now, here's Junior, guarded by Kerr. To the middle, here's Robinson, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. And the first one at the line is good, and Philadelphia making a change here. Simmons is checked in. And the Knicks making a change here as well. Barrett's checked in.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
And there's the pass to Lamb. Doubled by Howard. It's Robinson, top of the key. 6 on the shot clock. Launches a 3. They get the rebound. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in.
And they've shown a little extra hustle on the offensive glass here in the second half. Second chance points are starting to add up for them, and they can use every one of them.
Here's Simmons, and they call the foul, so he's got the and 1 chance here to make it a 3-point play.
And when you foul Simmons, you really got to foul. You don't want to just mess around. He powers through.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
And so here is New York. They trail by 6. Now here's Junior. To the paint. And finished off by Robinson.
Oh, an aggressive move and fantastic finish.
Trying to send a message with that slam, I think. Outside, Green. Pass to Simmons. Let's go. And it hung on the rim, but wouldn't fall for him.
He's tried to get it going, but the shots simply have not been there. Nothing seems to be falling.
Philadelphia leading by 4. Pass to Howard. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Now look, once Howard establishes himself inside,
So the 76ers win it. A confident win and one where they clearly showed the greater effort.
Yeah, I mean, it was a solid performance, particularly here at home. I think they built off that edge of being here and playing with just a little more confidence than their opponent.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Chris Webber, and David Aldridge, This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching the NBA, presented by 2K Sports. So long.
Straight swagging. No, I've been running my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing race and some jets chilling in the bed. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like. No, I'm so Annie that with all the plus of women in the bed like a Shaq. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Paulin. With the J from the Spartan. I'm sauce caught often. Paulie George for the throbbers. Dominique Hawkins with lobbyists. I'm being honest. Black mama hit the progress.
This is the 2KMC, and no fooling around, I need to see your top plays of the week right now. Our first play is from Drew Skywalker TV. For my first trick, I need 2 defensive volunteers. Watch carefully as I make the ball disappear, only to reappear through the cylinder.
A breathtaking view of the New York. And we've got time for a quick.
Hey, Kevin, thank you.
Good insight there, Dave. Thank you. And a look at the starters for San Antonio. We've got Jakob Poeltl. DeJounte Murray is out there with White. Then it's DeRozan. And it's Vassell in at the 3-side. And for the Knicks, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Then it's Robinson. Then it's Junior. And for teams already exceeding expectations, Greg, their spirits are running sky high right now.
Kevin, it's always a great feeling to come out strong, but it is hard to maintain that consistency.
Yeah,
the teams that do, they believe in themselves and they keep playing to their strengths.
Why is consistency so hard?
Because you're not playing against yourself. And we're human. And Kevin, as great as you are as a broadcaster, you probably have had some days where you didn't feel as good as you did other days. And that's no different for a guy competing at this level.
My friend, that's every day. Every day you don't feel good about it. But you grind, right? You just try to keep grinding.
Got to do it.
Now, here's Junior. Following the miss by DeJounte Murray. The Knicks shooting their first free throws of the night. And that one falls for Robinson. No good on the second free throw. Here's Vassell. 9 points last game. Feeds it to Poeltl. And the dunk by Poeltl.
It doesn't take much for Poeltl to throw it down. At 7 feet tall, all he has to do is be near the hoop.
And the Knicks with possession. Junior the pass to Robinson. It's Barrett on the wing. And here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Now here's Junior. He's covered closely. Just 5 on the clock. New York needs to get off a shot. Chalk up 2 there. Randall's got his second basket of the night.
A high percentage shooter inside. That's exactly where you want to get Randall the ball.
Good work there as it goes.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
The Knicks have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. And here's Junior. 20 points for him last game against Philadelphia.
And even if you took away his points, he was still an offensive force because of his passing. His assist numbers were tremendous.
White, good.
Demonstrating how efficient he is, Derek has a great feel for when to fire away.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. If you're just tuning in, we played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Lamb. It's tipped. Birtle with the steal. Here's White. Knicks with the rebound.
I'm a fan of anybody who defends that way. I mean, they weren't about to open the door and just allow him to cruise in for a layup.
If you let Julius Randle get to the rim, this is what you can expect.
And it's DeRozan with the ball for the Spurs. Last time they met was in San Antonio.
Not a close contest either. The last time they got together, everyone in the rotation played solid, and the bench was the difference.
Great scoring output from that second unit. Such a luxury to have that extra ammunition.
Here's Junior, following the score by DeMar DeRozan. Junior dishes to Robinson. The 11-footer, and the Knicks good for two.
Give credit where credit is due right there. A terrific assist.
Just under 3.5 minutes gone here in the first quarter. White looking around. The pass to Pirtle. And the dunk by Pirtle.
Staying patient, letting the play develop. Derek White understands his role in this offense.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Junior, the pass to Robinson. A slam dunk by Robinson.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Vassell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. DeRozan against Robinson. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one area I don't think DeRozan gets enough credit, shot creation. If this guy wants to get a decent look, he is more often than not going to get it.
Greg, the reason why he has a great combination of speed and strength. DeMar DeRozan is comfortable pulling up on a drive or going all the way to the rack. You don't put up the numbers DeRozan has in his career without being elite at shot creation.
Now, here's Junior. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. Good! Last outing for San Antonio, it was a loss to Philadelphia.
Yeah, I mean, in that one, you really saw a difference in aggression between the two teams, particularly on the boards.
You know, you can't allow that many second chance opportunities and then get almost none yourself. Rarely that works out for you.
Now, here's Junior, following the miss by DeRozan. Now, here's Junior. Not a lot of room. He dishes it to Barrett. Just 5 to shoot. To get open is Robinson. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. It's going to be on DeJounte Murray.
Clearly a foul.
And both free throws good for Junior. San Antonio trailing here. DeRozan passes to Vassell. Now DeRozan. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. Over Robinson, and it's DeRozan missing.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Junior dishes to Randall, and easy 2 points on the layup. Randall's got 8 points.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
Spurs trail by 4. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
The savvy and body control of DeRozan, it allows him to finish the play through contact and get to the line.
Derrick Rose is checked in for the Knicks. The Spurs also changing it up. Zhang comes in for Pirtle, and Rudy Gay is subbed in for White. Now, here's Barrett. 11 points for him in that last game against Philadelphia. Rose, that's good.
Pretty much all of their buckets coming from inside the paint now.
For San Antonio, they've gone 6 of 10 from the field in this ballgame. Murray with it. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia.
And he was also a terrific creator in that game as well. His assist totals show you what a fantastic all-around effort it was.
Here's Junior, following the score by DeJounte Murray. Junior the pass to Robinson. And the Spurs pushing it up now. And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession. Nerlens Noel checks in for Mitchell Robinson. Lonnie Walker, he's checked in for the Spurs. Mills comes in for Murray. Now, here's Junior, covered by Mills. Junior dishes to Noel. Over Zhang, and it's Noel missing. And so it's Mills who will bring it up for San Antonio. They trail by 1. From deep, Gay, good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assist.
I love the vision by DeMar DeRozan. He found the wide open teammate.
Now, here's Junior. Noel down low. Jane defending. Yep, that one goes in there. Noel's got it all tied up now for New York.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Reason why, lack of focus, lack of communication, which led to second chance points.
Now here's Gay. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Philadelphia. It's Barrett on the wing. And Noel with the basket on the assist from Barrett.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Gay outside. Pass to Mills. This is it to Walker. Over Rose. No good on the shot. A bit long that time.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
Randall with the bucket.
They have leaned on him all quarter, and it has worked to perfection.
Now here's Mills. Guarded by Lamb. Shots good by Mills.
You know, he's not someone who spends a ton of time in the painted area, but Patty Mills looking comfortable on that one.
The Knicks with the lead. Here's Junior. Down low. Here's Randall. Yep, it counts. Randall's got 12.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
Barrett against DeRozan. And the Spurs scoring again.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. Greg, who would you choose as the best defenders of the NBA pick and roll?
That is a tough one. This will surprise some people. Nikola Jokic is one of the better.
And for those of you just joining us, in the second quarter with about 3 minutes gone by. Toppin kicks to Burks. Now, here's Toppin. He's guarded closely, and he comes up with the deuce. Toppin's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
And hard work on the glass. Once again, guys, they put a lot of effort and focus on the backboard.
On the court right now for the Spurs, Derek White is out there with DeJounte Murray. Then it's DeRozan. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Vassell into the small forward position. Quickly, White covering. Spurs trail by 9. Wide open look here for Murray. And again, it's San Antonio with a 3.
Very hard guy to match strides with. Also, Murray varies his pace, and he can stop on a dime.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Junior. And Pirtle sends it back.
Gotta love the shot blocking ability of Pirtle. Wonderful timing right there.
And out of bounds as the Knicks gain possession.
Off on the timing, or it may have been a miscommunication. Either way, turnover.
And the Knicks making a change here. Randall's checked in. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
Emphatic with the rejection. You've got to appreciate that kind of forceful defense.
Now, here's Junior. He's tightly guarded. Robinson passes to Lamb. Nice D from DeRozan. Spurs trail by 6. The pass to Murray. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And Smitty, with DeJounte Murray, he's got great length at that guard position, and it can make him a menace defensively.
Yes, it does. DeJounte Murray is 6'4", but has a 6'10" wingspan. Still very young and learning about defense, but his instincts off the chart. He could end up being one of the premier defenders in the league by the end of his deal.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Back to Burks. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. Burks has got his second bucket tonight.
That's where Burks has shown he can be efficient shooting the ball with the catch and release.
Here's DeRozan. Pirtle trying to get open. And DeRozan throws it down.
And he's an automatic finisher when he gets into that area.
He is, and he picks the simple one-hand stuff to get the 2 points. The Knicks leading by 4. And here's Junior. Releases. And that one hits back iron.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
Murray with it. Robinson picks him up. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
Well, we know Murray lives with the ball in his hands. That's what makes his improvement at the line so crucial.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe.
Hey, guys, this is the way to stay in the game. They're doing a masterful job from the line. Perfect this quarter.
After having no trips to the free throw line in the first period, he's being much more aggressive now.
The feed to Randall. Shoots over DeRozan. They grab their own miss. Randall with the bucket. Randall's got 14 points for the game.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
DeRozan passes to Pirtle. Good. And it's DeRozan picking up the assists. 6 points for him.
Great recognition by Pirtle, slicing through the defense in these pick and roll sets.
Now, Junior. Randall outside. Tipped away. And Pirtle sends it back.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
DeRozan gets the bucket.
Physical defense, but DeRozan with great focus and great upper body strength.
Time called here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. As the teams head into this timeout, a chance for the coaches now to map out some plays for the next few minutes and a chance for the players to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's important if they want to make sure they don't wear down later in the game.
Absolutely. Over the course of a game, you have to stay hydrated.
The Knicks making a switch here. Henson's checked in. Here's Lamb. Here's Randall. Drops in the tray. Randall's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's given a great lift to this offense tonight. Very, very efficient.
Pirtle inside. Working on Henson. Pirtle's shot is off. And so it's Randall bringing it up now for New York. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Junior the pass to Randall. He's still up. Now he is 9 of 10. Spurs trail by 5. Outside, White. That one goes in.
Love the mid-range game of Derek White. He's dialed in from that area.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Here's Lamb, and Junior throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's DeRozan, and DeRozan throws it down.
You see with DeMar, the long step on the drive, then quick to go airborne.
The Knicks leading by 3. And they pick up 2.
It sometimes takes more than one defender to help author the shot when he's that close inside.
Looking at the Knicks, they want to turn it around after the loss to the 76ers. Pass to DeRozan. Randall grabs the board.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Kicks to Burks. Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. Just 4 to shoot. It's stolen by DeRozan. There's the dish to Murray. White. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
A solid all-around kid with the size to work inside. Good play by Derek White.
The Spurs have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the line tonight. The Spurs making a switch here. Greg, you were a physical, defensive-minded player. What are your thoughts on how closely the game is called now as opposed to when you played?
It is, Kevin, and yeah, some people like the physicality of the era I played in, but, you know, I like the beauty of the game with the spacing and the freedom of movement, and I think that's one reason why you see so much switching. It's hard to fight through screens without fouling, and ball handlers have become experts at drawing contact, even if it's, you know, incidental, and I think that's just an area where the game has changed so much that that ability to play in space is so vital.
So good at the rim. A slow defensive rotation leads to the easy lay.
Passes it to Mills. Back to White. And the officials call a traveling violation. Green, he's checked in for the Knicks. San Antonio also making some changes. Trey Lyles checked in for DeRozan. And Walker subbed in for Derek White. Now, here's Junior. Covered by Mills. Pass to Noel. Rose scanning the floor. And it's Junior missing.
Just not there from a rhythm standpoint right now. It's really eluding him.
Walker against Barrett. Walker the pass to Gay. Takes it off the glass. Gay's got 5 now.
Getting it done inside. Rudy Gay not just floating around the perimeter.
Now, here's Junior, covered by Mills. Here's Lamb, kept alive. Green, and Green slams it in.
Super work on the boards. Boy, they really want to put their foot down on him now.
Yeah, and once you've got him on the ropes, Greg, just keep swinging away.
You know why? Because this defense is reeling. They had to stop there but couldn't secure the rebound. They're still looking for answers.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Lyles passes to Gay. 35 seconds left now here in the second. For Barrett, Gay misses. The Knicks leading by 7. Rose passes to Noel. Now, here's Junior. He's guarded closely. They kick it out to Green. Just 5 on the clock. Sinks the three-pointer. Green's got the lead up to 10 now for New York.
And that's what every team wants from their big man nowadays. JaMychal Green able to knock down the triple.
And here's Mills from the arc. Doesn't go that time. And that does it for the first half of play. Knicks lead by 10. And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Pop. Facing a deficit in the second half, what do you tell your guys?
I think we just moved the ball a little bit. We were just on the dribble a little bit too much, and there's got a lot of pressure out there, so the ball's got to move.
Pop, thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
All right, Dave, thank you. And time now for the halftime break with the third quarter soon to follow right here on 2K Sports. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. We're seeing a tremendous game from Julius Randle.
Yeah, and just look at the numbers from the first half. He has been very efficient.
And it's not like everything's been at the rim. There's been a number of jump shots along the way.
It's Randle and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Junior. Then it's Barrett. So that's who Tom Thibodeau starts the second half with.
A bit of a late bloomer in college, White has proven to be a steady pro in my opinion. He can shoot, pass, and he can defend.
And that's the norm for him. He's pretty much automatic when he's at the line.
Junior kicks to Robinson, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down. Robinson's got his third basket of the night right there. And here's White. He'll bring it up for the Spurs. It's a 10-point game. And there's Murray on the assist by White. White's got 3 assists in the game.
Beautiful find by Derek White. When you start your career with Coach Popovich, you either make the next pass or you don't get minutes.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. And it's Junior missing.
Still trying to shoot his way out of this funk. But if it doesn't come within the flow of the offense, the whole team suffers.
Hard work and soft hands. Guys, that's what made that play possible.
No simple offensive rebound there. Going for the tip in. Now the pass to Lamb. Launches it. New York now working with the new shot clock. New York moving the ball around. Moves back up. And he lays it up and in. Junior's got 10 points in the game.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Randle against DeRozan. And finished off by DeRozan.
Watching DeRozan tonight, you're reminded of how good, how resourceful a scorer he can be.
And you watch DeRozan play, he still has that explosiveness. Great first step out of the triple threat position. Can switch directions on the go. Is still a handful to slow on the perimeter.
Here's Barrett. And that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got 3 assists in the game. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Murray left side. Back to White. And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his 4th foul of the contest. Greg, with the explosiveness you talked about with DeRozan, it helps that he finishes so well when he gets to the rim.
And maybe not what he once was, but he is still an elite level athlete. Doesn't only have to drop the hammer when he gets to the rim either. Very smooth at adjusting mid-flight to finish at the rim.
firing on all cylinders here in the third. Only one miss in 5 attempts.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Randall against Murray. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Drills the three-pointer.
What a beautiful look. Randall continues to round out his game in the prime of his career.
Murray outside. Here's Vassell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Pass to Murray. Outside, White.
Another rebound hauled in. They're hitting the glass with a lot of passion.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Murray. Here's Lamb. And again, New York with the triple.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
DeRozan for 3. In for another field goal. A sublime 9 of 14 on the night.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
How often do we see this these days? Clubs answering each other from range.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season. I was championship night. I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. I was wired shut for 8 days, weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face. Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Steve, if you were a GM and you could choose one player, who would you start your team with?
Right now, I think the perfect player to start your team off right now, because of the way everything is going, is Anthony Davis. He can play 1 through 5. Defensively, he can change a game. Offensively, he can play in and out. And he's just that fluid player that matches up with today's game.
This is his 3rd trip to the free throw line in the game.
And, you know, something I remember from their last game was how good he was at the line.
Henson checked in for Robinson.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Doubled by Murray. Junior dishes to Barrett. Bounce pass from Burks. Henson the pass to Burks. Now, here's Junior. That shot off. Nice D from DeRozan. Outside, Walker. Three-pointer. And Henson pulls it down. The Knicks leading by 9. Here's Barrett. And Barrett slams it in.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with, attacking the rim with bad intentions.
And so it's Murray with it. He brings it up for the Spurs. And Walker kicks to Murray.
And all you got to do is look at the rebounding margin as to why they hold the lead.
Effort's been there. Check mark. The physicality. Check mark. They set the tone for this game early on.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Burks against Walker. Free throw line jump shot. He can't hit that time. And New York will come the other way. Barrett kicks to Burks. Pass to Lamb. Inside. Toppin. And DeRozan sends it back. Henson's shot is off. Spurs trail by 14. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup. Well, a look at Lonnie Walker.
The Knicks leading by 15. On the floor for San Antonio starting the fourth quarter. We've got Rudy Gay. Derek White is out there with Murray. Then there's Pirtle. And it's Vassell in at the small forward. Greg, you talk about the upside with Lonnie Walker. This team loves his athleticism.
You know, not the typical Spurs-type player we've seen targeted in the past. An athletic maniac who can fly end to end. The polish to his game will come. It's just going to take some time. And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
To the inside, and then Gay with the dunk.
Such a well-coordinated athlete. Rudy has no trouble catching it and then doing something with it.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely. Quickly, White covering, and that one, good. Spurs trail by 17. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Robinson with the block, and it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. San Antonio with the ball, and it goes out of bounds. That one off Robinson. Murray right side. 6 to shoot. And finished off by Gay.
Well, you see right there, Rudy attacks and maintains focus. He is a load to contain.
And Smitty, with Rudy Gay, the long-time NBA veteran, Father Time might have taken away what he once was, but, boy, he still finds ways to contribute.
He does, G.A. Rudy Gay isn't the same scorer that he once was. But what I love about it, he's actually playing the power forward position more later in his career. He can still fill up the box score and also add a lot of rebounding. His passing has been underrated for a few seasons as well.
Down low. To get open is Robinson. Terrific assist. A nice finish. Solid play all around.
And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
And this is what happens when you start to break your opponent's spirit. The resistance is no longer there.
And the foul called on Junior. And that'll be his third foul so far. On defense, New York. Murray with it. And he banks in the layup.
I just love this kid's fearlessness. Goes right at him, draws contact. It doesn't matter to him.
Now, here's Junior. From past the arc, a three-pointer is right on target. Junior's got 10 points in just the second half.
And certainly, they are not hesitating, letting it fly from deep here in the second half.
And the foul called. On Junior. That will get him his fourth foul of the game. Pass to Vassell. Shot clock at 6. Outside for Murray. Gay trying to break free.
Hasn't been able to dial it in from distance. He has just the 1-3, and that was in the first half.
Some nice passing by New York here. To the paint. Here's Barrett. Good, and the assist goes to Robinson. Robinson's got 4 assists now tonight.
I love seeing Barrett cash in there. He knows he has what it takes to finish through contact.
Inside, here's Lamb. Finished off the break. Junior's got 20 points.
And they're getting points, they're getting stops, and this is how they'd like to play all the time.
Yes, when it's going good, it feels easy. These are the nights you relish, but they're tough to replicate.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far.
And they call the foul, so a chance at the line for one more coming up.
That's their third straight make off an assist.
Well, Smitty, you were a player with versatility and length. How much fun would you have had with today's style of play?
I think, Kevin, I was the guy that kind of played 1 through 3 at 6'8". But nowadays, I could have played 1 through 5. I would have loved playing the 5 position. Reason why, I could have got my shot off at any time I wanted. And the three-point shot, Kevin, you can take 10, 12 three-pointers. I would have loved that.
Time called here. The Spurs decide to talk it over.
Yeah, just looking to tighten up their defense in the paint. They've got to be better.
It's a matter of want to. Helping out, contesting shots. You have to want to make the effort.
Hurdle finds Gay. Here's Murray. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And that's 15 points for DeJounte Murray. And here are the Knicks. They're on a 12-4 run right now. To the middle, Hurdle with the double team. And the pass to Lamb. Quickly, trying to get open is Randall. Off target with the jump hook.
So frustrating when you can't get anything to go down as you're trying to help your team finish the job.
And here is Murray. Fires high post. It's rebounded by Barrett. Barrett's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch, but right now, he's hurting the team.
And the Knicks miss again.
and you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's White. It's rebounded by New York.
I can see he's pressing a little now, trying desperately to help them shrink this deficit.
And he gets it to go as they call the foul. He's on his way to the line for one more.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Greg, compare the times when you played as an NBA player with a lot more contact and what was like go on the floor to what we're seeing now, when there seem to be a lot of whistles, a lot of stoppage of play.
I mean, there's no doubt about it. You know, you got to allow players to defend. And if they're in a legal guarding position, let them do their job. You know, eliminate the cheap ones. Part of the issue, though, partner, is now so much of the game is played on an island, right? You don't have the crowds that you typically would see guys in back in our era. There's more space. The court, in that sense, is bigger. You're out there kind of on your own, man. And these guys are crafty.
Find the lane. One shot.
And the free throw, no good.
What you love about Jakob Poeltl is his size, a 7-footer who plays hard on both ends of the floor.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. Now for Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan. Thanks for watching the NBA here on 2K Sports. So long, everyone.
Next play is from Bulls 23 Wizards at 2K Beach. How do you define an active player? Passing, running, handling, dunking, rolling. All three defenders looking April foolish. Come on, D, that was weeks ago. Third play sent in from the rec with tonight's Ent. Step backs may be a signature move of modern ball, but I've never seen one create 20 feet of space like this. Wrong guess going right? Yup. Closing out with It Hunter Smith catching air in the cages. Okay, need a few looks at this. Big trampoline block. Runs up, under the legs. Wait, was that blocked? Hey, I need some of you to stay still so I can figure this out. Catch your breath, buddy. Let's just say 2 points and vote. Vote now for your top play of the week and submit your top plays to social media using the hashtag 2KTVWow. I'm the 2KMC, trying to mount my flat screen. Where's that tiny screwdriver?
Hey, you. Yeah, you. If you're not following us on social, you're probably missing out.
Yeah, what are you doing? Follow us right now. We're at NBA 2K.
2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Our broadcast tonight coming to you from New York City amid all the hustle. And before we get going,
Kevin, thanks very much.
DA, he is dangerous in both facets. He's hard to stop. Here are the starters for Brooklyn. We've got Harden, Joe Harris is out there with Durant. Then it's Kyrie Irving, and it's Jordan in at the 5. And for New York, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Junior. And so off the tip, it's Brooklyn. You know, I always think about the first-year players, Clark, when it's this early in the season. There must be a lot going on in a rookie's head during the first few NBA games they play.
Hey, Kevin, no doubt about it. I think back to my rookie days long years ago, man, and I was so excited, thrilled to be living a dream. But the games come, the traveling, the practices, the game plans. Yeah, it feels like you're drinking out of a fire hose sometimes.
Randall. It's good.
And saying, you want a piece of this? Randall easily getting the better of that exchange.
Irving kicks to Harden. There's the triple. The offensive rebound. It doesn't go for him. And the Knicks with possession. Quickly. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
The D was all over it. They just couldn't react in time to stop that quick reverse.
The Knicks shooting their first free throw of the evening. The Nets have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. On its way from Irving for 2. 1 up, 1 down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
I think Kyrie is really frustrating for the defense because he makes it look so easy and his shot is so natural.
Now, here's Junior. 23 points for him the last game against San Antonio.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Here is Durant. Really played well against Sacramento in his last outing. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And Kevin Durant, one of the greatest scorers to ever play. I mean, not the most prolific scorer, but perhaps the most talented. He's dangerous from any part of the floor.
Greg, as scores go, Kevin Durant's as efficient as any.
I mean, Durant has an insane field goal percentage for the shots that he takes. I mean, when you factor in how many threes he puts up, it gets even more impressive. Durant takes so many shots where he's covered and is still efficient. It's just mind-blowing.
And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Yeah, you got to respect the athletic reach of Jordan now. Throw it up, and he will bash in the alley-oop.
Quickly guarded by Harden. Here's Lamb. Gets the three-pointer to fall. Junior's got 5 now.
And this is how you want to start the ball game. 4 for 4 from the field. Seems like they're right on point and can't miss.
Outside Irving. Back to Harden. Fires for 3. He can't get that one. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, I mean, we saw them do a little bit of everything in that game. Showed a lot of versatility.
And, you know, everything seemed to just kind of flow naturally for them. Felt like they were in a groove from the opening tip.
Impressive start here. That's 5 straight makes to start the game.
Shoots it up. Jordan trying to free himself up. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way.
You know, he's got such a diverse skill set. Irving can hurt you in a lot of ways. I mean, he's a player you'll have a lot of trouble game planning for.
They are on fire, just in a great groove here early on.
Nets trail by 4. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Puts it up from 17, and good. Got the English that time as it falls. Irving's got his 3rd bucket of the night. For New York, they've gone a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. And that one's good, Junior.
That's their 3rd straight make off an assist.
Here's Irving. Another miss by Irving.
Boy, he's got to be kicking himself for failing to make that shot. That's money.
Here's Lamb, and Junior throws it down.
And you see the passing instincts Barrett has. Great at recognition out on the floor.
And on the way from Irving for three. That doesn't go in either for Irving. Barrett against Durant. New York moving it around. 5 on the clock. Here's Robinson, and it's blocked by Jordan.
Hey, get that weak stuff out of here. Take it home. Jordan is fantastic at rejecting those kinds of shots.
Outside Durant, beyond the arc, and he's good on the three ball. Durant's got 5 points so far.
And that's exactly what he's looking for, draining the triple.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Irving. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
And rolling with such quickness. There's just no way to keep Randall from scoring that.
And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Nets. 7-point differential. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Well, it really showed the trust they have in one another. I love how they got after it, and you could feel that they were playing for each other.
And so New York calls timeout. They're first. They traveled to Brooklyn last time they faced the Nets, and they came away with a win.
Yeah, a really close game between these two in that last matchup. It took a total team effort for them to get the win.
It sure did, and they got a lot of scoring from their bench, and I think that really was the crucial difference.
Now, here's Junior. 11 points in the game. Outside for Robinson. Puts it up. And it's James Harden with the rebound.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
Passes it to Irving. Lets it go from deep. And again, Brooklyn with the triple.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Now, here's Junior. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. The importance of the three-point shot never greater than right now, and in your eyes, there are some players who are just absolutely dead, solid, perfect from distance.
No doubt about it. And you know, there's three guys to me, though, that kind of separate themselves. And it's one, because you have to honor their ability equally off the dribble, from three, and at attacking the paint. Steph Curry, James Harden, and Damian Lillard. Those three guys can all hit pull-ups and step backs from range off the dribble. They all got great vision, you know, so they can take advantage of defenses that get caught loading a little too much. And then they also are terrific in the paint at getting to the free throw line. So those are the three guys I think that create the most havoc when you start talking about having a guard the three-point line.
Here's Junior following the basket by Kyrie Irving, and it's Junior missing.
And I thought that was going to drop. It looked good from here.
They now take the lead. Harden's got his second basket of the game.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Guys, how about the ball handling by Rosette? Showing you a little bit of the back to the future Rose with those moves.
Brooklyn with the ball. They're on a 13-5 run. Irving passes to Harden. And the jam by Harden.
The finish was nice, but the setup was better.
Yeah, GA, the pick working to full effect before the stuff.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
Now, here is Robinson. The pass to Barrett. 6 on the shot clock. Shoots the three. Drains it from beyond the arc. And the Knicks lead by 1.
And, well, like a lot of young players, Barrett's working hard to become proficient from range.
And the first timeout called of the game for Brooklyn. A different look for New York. Inside, here's Lamb. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Junior's got 14 points.
Unselfish, good vision, nice dime by Julius.
Setting the floor for the Nets. Harden out there with Irving. Then it's Jordan. Then there's Harris. And it's Claxton in at the fourth shot.
It really does make the game easy for your teammates when you can lead them to the rim that well with the pass.
And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
And also knocking down the mid-range because they're making good decisions with the basketball.
Now, here is Harden. Last time out, he had 38 points. And DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you can see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Not the best statistic for him in terms of his performance at the line. Very low numbers.
Guys, I think free throw shooting is all about rhythm and confidence, and he hasn't been able to establish any rhythm there this season.
Now here is Harris. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. Clock at 4. Puts up a 3. And the Nets another 3.
You know, this is where Harris is most dangerous, one of the very best from behind the arc. His eyes light up when he gets these long-distance chances.
Junior with it. He's covered by Irving. Junior dishes to Randall, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pretty clear, it's smash mouth basketball. Pound that thing inside.
From deep, Harden. Good, and the assist goes to Irving. Irving's got 3 assists tonight.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Well, you can be the judge of if it's fair or not, but Kyrie Irving has earned himself a reputation of being moody, to say the least.
Yeah, and you know, sometimes that sword cuts both ways. Sometimes it's the player, sometimes it's the media, and the media's perception. It's a combination of the two. Clearly, Kyrie can sometimes go off on tangents and come from left field in interviews. I mean, he's not the only player, present or past, that's been guilty of that. One thing you can't deny, though, is this guy loves the game. And it's a matter of continuing to mature and grow as a leader. So I say give him more time, and he'll refine himself in that area.
Now let's go to the sideline and catch up with our Hall of Famer, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, thanks. Since the Nets acquired Kyrie Irving and Kevin Durant, the franchise has gone from being an up-and-comer to a potential powerhouse in the East. That's necessitated changes on the bench and on the court, as the Nets have added some new veterans. The time is now for Brooklyn to stand up and make its move in the East. Kevin, back to you.
Well, we'll see how they do. David, thank you. They double him with Irving. Down low, here's Burks. Banked in off the glass. Burks has got 5 points so far.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
And when you make 5 in a row in close like that, it also takes pressure off your perimeter guys, too.
Now, here is Harden. 9 points in the game so far.
How about the concentration? I mean, Harden is used to finishing past intense defense. There he goes, doing it again.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over. Greg, I think of you in a New York Knicks uniform, legendary arena you played in. What was that experience like?
Kevin, intense. I remember the first time I suited up in a preseason game. We played the Dallas Mavericks. Both teams went up and down the court 3 times and nobody scored, and the fans started booing. And that's when I knew this is a little bit different. You better bring your A game.
And thicker skin, correct?
That too, yeah. Fortunately, there was no social media or internet back then. Goodness gracious.
And the Nets with possession here. Following the 3 from Alec Burks. Claxton, no good. That's tipped. Burks with it. He's picked up by Jordan. Here's Lamb. Burks looking around. No one near Randall as he lets it go. His 3-pointer's off the mark. Nets trail by 4. Here's Harden on the wing. He's got 11.
Big time throwdown with flavor.
That is just nasty.
About the athleticism on that finish.
And here's Junior. 16 points for him.
And you can see the mindset he has. When the game's this close, he's going to bring it at that end of the floor.
And the Knicks making a change here. Barrett's checked in. And the Nets also making a change. Durant's checked in for Nicholas Claxton. Now, here is Irving. 23 points for him the last game against Sacramento.
And he was relentless in that one. I mean, he wanted to be the first to every rebound and almost was.
Junior the pass to Randall. That's good. Basket number 5 on a 5-for-8 night shooting.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Harden outside. And it's off from three-point range. New York leading by 4. Barrett with the ball. He picked up 18 points in their last win against San Antonio. To the paint. And Randall throws it down.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And so it's Irving with it, bringing it up for the Brooklyn Nets. They can look forward to the Cavaliers after this game in a matchup against Cleveland. And that game will be game 2 of 3 straight on the road. Hits it from three-point range. Junior's got the lead up to 9 now for the Knicks.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
And for the Knicks, the shooting has been brilliant in this game. 67% from the floor. To get open is Robinson. Pass to Junior. Second chance shot, and he sinks the layup. Junior's got 9 points in the quarter.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
It'll go, and the New York lead is cut back down again to single digits with those points from Durant. Here's Junior. He's got 21. It's Barrett on the wing. To the inside. Here's Lamb, and it's good. Looking quite sharp with 10 of 12 shooting tonight.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And the foul called on Junior. That's his first foul. Dinwiddie is checked in for Brooklyn. .54 seconds left in the first half. To the middle. And then Durant with the dunk.
Just way too much length at the rim to contest. Durant is in a league of his own offensively.
Now, Junior, 23 points in the game, inside, and stolen by Jordan. Over Junior. It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut down now to just 7 on the bucket from Durant.
And despite the hot start from beyond, they've gotten away from shooting the triple.
And trailing in this game now is not the time to start playing conservative. I mean, if you've got an open look from deep, let it go. I mean, you've got to play freely and with confidence.
And one step ahead of the defense with that solid screen.
And then, Greg, the monster dunk to finish it off.
Boy, picture perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
Releases. He hits the back iron and sinks the shot. Harden's got 9 points in the quarter.
Boy, it's amazing to me how easy Harden makes it look. I mean, when he's locked in, he feels like there's nobody that can guard him, and he's right most of the time.
And so it's the New York Knicks. All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books, one half to go. You look at Junior in this game, he's been everywhere.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. And New York, looking at who they've got, Barrett and Randall are in the forward positions. Then it's Junior. Then it's Robinson. Now, here's Junior. And Durant comes to help quickly, and he dunks it down.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns. Great assist that time by Kyrie Irving.
And for those of you tuning in, we're about a minute into the second half. Now, here's Junior, covered by Irving. Junior, the pass to Randall. And another one in the scoring column for him. He's 7 of 10 from the field.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
I think they've really got to start committing more bodies down low and really kind of close that area off defensively.
Now, here is Irving. 18 points for him. Fires top of the key. It's rebounded by Barrett. New York leading by 9. Here's Randall. That one good for 2. Randall's got 4 points this quarter.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
And I say, hey, if it keeps working, go to it. Stay with it. I mean, until the defense responds and provides more resistance, keep making them pay.
And there's Jordan putting it right back in.
Yeah, Jordan is aggressive as a rebounder. He uses his massive body, athleticism, and long arms to wreak havoc on the glass.
Now, here's Junior. He's got 27. Down low, Robinson. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones.
Hey, they've got a nice, comfortable lead here, fellas. Might as well keep it simple. Do it a plain, simple one-hander, just like pound cake.
And maybe that'll trigger them. Impossible not to get pumped up after that.
Yeah, well, you could see the immediate reaction of the guys on the bench. They are pumped up.
And that's what those alley-oops will do for a team. Ignition, switch, ignited.
Oh, they own the interior right now. 10 straight points coming from inside.
Well, constantly finding lanes to the basket, getting great looks inside.
Passes to KD. A shot by Harden, wide open. The basket good off the assist from Durant. Durant's got 5 assists tonight. The Knicks leading by 9. And here's Junior. He's got 29 points. To the inside. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
No good from Irving. Knicks have gone a perfect 7 of 7 from the field here in the third, coming out of the break very hot. Now, here's Junior. T right on him. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. Greg, you were drafted 12th overall by the New York Knicks and then 2nd overall by the Grizzlies in the expansion draft. So you've had a very unique view of being in that position in 2 different settings.
Yeah, I mean, 2 very different cities, but really each beautiful in its own way. The New York draft, obviously coming out of college, that was like a dream come true to go and play for Pat Riley and then get the opportunity to go and be a part of a brand new team in a new country, if you will, was also a really cool experience as well.
I hope we can take a petition started by you and me to get the NBA back in Vancouver. I miss
and
going
Seattle,
to
right? Let's get back in both
Seattle.
those cities.
Exactly. Here's Harden. Lays it up and banks it in. 21 points for James Harden.
Would have been impossible for KD to miss his teammate there. He was wide open.
Junior kicks to Robinson. Noel trying to break loose, and it's Robinson that time on the assist by Junior. Robinson's got 7.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Harden the pass to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Hey, we know Harden can score, but he also has great vision.
New York leading by 7. Junior with it. Right now, checking his stats, he's averaging over 23 points a game. And Junior throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
And that's terribly demoralizing for a defense, guys. I mean, they know he's going to keep coming and coming and coming, and that they may not have an answer for it.
And the Nets with possession here. The Knicks making the shot. Irving from long range. The basket good off the assist from Durant. KD's got his 7th assist of the game with that last one. Now, here's Junior. He's covered by Irving. Junior the pass to Noel. And Noel throws it down.
Simply got to love the way Noel finishes his dunks. I mean, so strong around the cup.
Irving dishes to Green, and he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And you don't ever want to get into the habit of letting the offense get to the rim.
New York leading by 5. On the court for the Nets, getting the 4th quarter going. We've got Irving. Durant is out there with DeAndre Jordan. Then it's Harden, and it's Dinwiddie in at the shooting guard.
And you see the edge Barrett plays with attacking the rim with bad intentions.
Randall against Harden. Obs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Oh, such a beautiful pass to set that one up.
Yeah, the pass might have been pretty, but the finish was angry.
Well, you need both to make it special, and they pulled it off just right.
Here's Barrett, and Harden comes to help. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. How about that strong defensive performance for this half's Mobile One block?
And those are plays that get you in front and keep you in front.
And so it's Brooklyn with it. Nets trail by 5. Dinwiddie passes to Harden. Basket counts.
You know, we talk about Harden's skill set, which is superb, but there's no quit in this guy. He's got a great competitive spirit. And even when you bang him and bump into him, he just muscles through that and says, play on.
Robinson's checked in for Henson. Now, here's Junior. A few possessions into the 4th quarter, just over a minute played. Wide open. Rebounded by the Nets. Jordan's got 7 rebounds in the game. Guys, we've seen some excellent offensive output.
Yeah, great momentum for them offensively. The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
We've seen it time and time again in games. Effort and determination on the glass can make up for a lot of other weaknesses.
There's Dinwiddie after the made shot from Lamb. To the paint, here's KD. Great pass to set up the lay-in. Durant's got 25 points.
Yeah, with platinum level all-around skills, Durant can pretty much score at will.
We're about 2 minutes into the 4th quarter in this one. And again, another assist.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Another thing they've done tonight is work the ball into the paint for plenty of those close-range points. You got to have those.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
Hey, defense is taking a back burner, secondary on the marquee, but who doesn't love a game like this? Let's go. I like offense.
And the D not really doing its job there. A little slow to react to the ball getting into the paint.
Dinwiddie passes to KD. Pulls up. Another one falls for Brooklyn.
Well, that's virtually impossible to defend. I mean, with Durant's length, those long arms, and the high arcing shot that he shoots, the best you can do as a defender is challenge him and hope he misses.
Here's Robinson. Count the basket and the foul. It's going to be on DeAndre Jordan.
And, you know, that sequence was all about the screen in my mind. Worked off of it to get a perfectly clean look there.
And so it's Dinwiddie with it. He'll bring it up for the Nets, trailing by 5. Lobs it up for Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
Boy, his IQ is one of the best in the league. Irvin has a great feel for when his teammates are open.
The Knicks have gone 5 of 6 from the field to start the fourth quarter on a roll. Now, here's Junior. They double him with Irving. The pass to Barrett. He feeds it to Junior. Lays it up off the glass.
Timeout.
Junior's got 35 in the game.
Boy, he's demanding the ball. He wants it, and he's coming through. I mean, you can see why his teammates trust him down the stretch, guys.
Now a timeout call by Brooklyn. Junior really making a difference here.
Boy, he's been killing them all night, and the defense looks like it's practically packed it in.
And on our sideline, our reporter, David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to listen in on what the Nets head coach was going over with his team. He said, we're too concerned with their shooters right now. We've got to close off the inside. They are gutting us. He's pleaded with his guys. Come on, let's take a stand. Kevin?
Now, here's Junior, covered by Irving. Pass to Robinson. Inside, Lamb, and that's good. Robinson picking up the assist. Robinson's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. Here is Harden. To the middle, here's Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
Talk about a high IQ baller. Durant read the pick and roll coverage perfectly there.
Junior kicks to Robinson. Inside, here's Lamb. Quickly guarded by Harden. 2 points, that one goes. And the Knicks lead by 5.
Incredible night for Barrett. He scores in a multitude of ways, and he brings the effort on every possession.
Now here's Harden. It's Jordan on the wing. For 3, Durant. They get it again.
I tell you what, guys, there's not much more he can do. I mean, he's been on fire, yet they still trail in this game.
Now, Junior. To the inside. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Terrific body control by Randall. An and one machine.
Harris is checked in for Dinwiddie. Here's Irving. Harris outside for the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. They've led by as many as 11 points. When this game is done, they'll be off to take on the Raptors. That'll be just one game played away from home for them.
And that bucket adds to what has been a big difference in points in the paint between the two teams.
Yeah, it's really been quite a contrast. I like the way they're attacking the middle and at their offensive end.
Oh, and look at how well he led him in there. Really, he passed him open for that dish.
Now, here's Junior. And he uses the glass on the layup. Junior's got 8 points in the quarter.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Yes, they have. He's made all 4 of his shots this quarter. Definitely looking to be a dangerous guy.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points.
Hey, I thought there was some style there, guys. What are you guys looking at? I mean, it was still a pretty sweet, flavorful one-hand flush.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and Coach knows it.
Showing no signs of slowing or cooling down. They're going to ride him as far as he can take him.
Harden, and it's good. Assisting on the play was Jordan. Harden's got 28 points for the game.
Yeah, that barrel-chestedness of Harden's, so much strength and body control. It's hard to stop him from scoring.
Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And it's kind of the running joke when you think of James Harden, often maligned for his lack of effort defensively. But quite honestly, I thought he improved a great deal.
So it's Brooklyn who scrapes by with the win. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
And that about wraps it up. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.
Look, ayy. 2K20, straight swaggin'. Look, no, I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money the motivation, cause I'm seeing race and some jets chillin' in the back. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like. No, I'm so any that with all the plus of women in the pen and pal like a Shaq. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Paulin. Run with the J from the Spartan. I'm sauce caught often. Probably George for the throbbers. Telling me how comes the lobbyists. I'm being honest.
Hello, I'm the 2KMC, here to tell you about what's going on in the neighborhood. This weekend, if you're an all-star rep or higher, you can earn triple rep at training days by playing with rookie or pro rep players. On Wednesday, it's rec time. Make your way to the rec because all day long you can earn double rep. Next weekend, how about some basketball gods? In this event, you keep playing until you lose, and your longest streak will be used for the leaderboard rankings. All games are worth double rep, and prizes include exclusive MyPlayer items, VC, and more. And for more Wednesday fun, I better see all you dime droppers at Dime Time, where you'll be working with the community to reach the assist goal. If the goal is met, not only will I be happy, but so will you, because all participants will earn VC, and the top contributors will get a special prize too. That's it for me. I'm gonna soak up some sunlight at the 2K beach. Hey, did someone take my sunscreen again?
Welcome welcome to a new episode of 2K TV.
We've been talking My Player builds over the last few weeks with the dev team, but this week we're talking with the community.
Yes, you might notice a new logo in the city. We want to welcome King Jordan 2K to the community. He's been breaking down builds and making a name for himself, and he joined us in the conversation. Take a look.
Ronnie, I appreciate that. Yo, oh my God. Oh my God, chat. We got a logo, chat. Logo Jordan in the building. Let's go.
Our next guest has a logo in the city. You can find him out on the YouTube and streaming sites. Welcome King Jordan 2K to 2K TV.
Thank you so much. It's an honor.
You have been grinding your way towards a logo. I know we spoke a long time ago. That was a goal of yours. What does it feel like to finally get that validation?
It just feels amazing. When I got the logo, I feel like I'm representing for like just the common, content creator that, is trying to grind and trying to get a logo. And for me to be able to grind and upload every day and show people like the devs and, Ronnie does see you. It's just an honor just to be here and just to represent for, the content creators that's like me.
For those that are new to your channel, what kind of content have you been creating?
I create so much content. It's just 2K content. I do builds. I show what's the best badges. Also, too, I do live streams, and I just use my platform just to talk to the community and just to show the community that hey, if you grind and you use the right things in 2K, you can be great too, just like these big YouTubers are too as well.
There's a lot of conversation we've been having here on 2K TV with Mike Wang recently about My Player builds. What's the build that you're running with right now, and what would you recommend to the community?
Well, I'm running a power forward build. The power forward builds are very, very amazing. They're just like Zion, to be honest with you. They're so, versatile. You can, play defense. You can be able to shoot. You can attack the rim. Also, too, you can even be a playmaker like LeBron James on the floor or KD, and you can play twos or threes or even rec. If you want to play with them type of builds, you can use them for anything.
So as far as this build goes, what attributes and badges did you focus on? I know you pay a lot of attention to My Player builds, specifically when it comes to badges, so I'd love to hear your insight on that.
I focus my points on shooting, basically. I want the max 3. I want the max mid-range. The park, you really don't shoot free throws, so I really don't focus my full attention on my free throws. So an 80 free throw, just in case I play rec, would be good for me. And I also want to be able to rebound and be able to play perimeter defense and a little bit interior defense too. I want my physical stats to be up there. I want to be able to guard the guards, the centers, whoever is on the floor, I want to be able to guard. So I'm going to make sure I have my speed and my acceleration up, a little bit of strength, most definitely stamina, and my vertical gotta be high. I'm trying to glide out there like Zion. As far as the badges go too as well, for shooting, you want to have all the boosts that you can for shooting on the floor. I'm talking about volume shooter. I'm talking about catch and shoot, set shooter. And also too, deep range threes is amazing as well too. You want to have, I think it's called like hot start or hot shot. You want to have them badges on because it helps you get your takeover way faster. And for defense, you want to have your clamps. You want to have tireless defender on, I recommend. Also too, you want to have clutch defender on, and you got to have ankle bracer on because these guards out here, they're really, really breaking ankles.
All right, so you got this amazing My Player, but the big question is, what takeover are you choosing when you build this build?
I went with a different perspective. I want to be able to shoot consistently. So I want the precision takeover for sharpshooting. And also too, I want to be able to either put the lockdown takeover on, or if I got a teammate that's not really good at shooting and maybe need help, I will go with that playmaking takeover to help your teammate offense abilities boost up.
I love it. You're a true teammate.
You gotta be.
So you mentioned the 2s and 3s. What are you running out on the 2K city? Are you out there on 2s? You out there on 3s? You running rec?
Well, I'm running mainly twos. I love twos, but when I do subscriber events and sub events like that I do on my channel, I run threes because, you know, you get a chance to play with more people. But my favorite thing is twos. I'm a competitive comp type of person, and I just love twos. Twos bring that mama mentality to you, that Kobe mentality.
So as far as streaks go, what do you think you could get up to in terms of a winning streak on twos?
Before I got to a 30-game winning streak on twos, I'm working on trying to get to 100, but on a common day basis, I say maybe like a 15 to 20-game winning streak. And we go out there and we play hard. We play hard.
All right, I'm gonna issue you a challenge right here on 2K TV. You can't let the people down. I want a 50-game win streak.
I love that. I love that. I accept the challenge, Chris. I definitely do.
For those that don't know your channel, where can people find your content at?
You can find my content on YouTube. It's King Jordan 2K. And we've been doing this for a year, and it's just been a blessing. I'm so thankful for my subs. I'm so thankful for the people that support me. And I'm just so thankful for 2K just for, you know, seeing me and giving me an opportunity to have a logo and to be able to, you know, play with new people, meet new people, and just be in this community. It's amazing.
I'm taking some notes, King Jordan. Thanks so much for your insight and joining us on 2K TV. We'll have to see how that 50-game win streak goes.
Hey, I can't wait to get to it, Chris, and I appreciate and it's an honor being here. Thank you.
Absolutely. Take care.
You too.
Last week, Jaylen Brown brought us the story of NBA legend, Hall of Famer, and activist Bill Russell.
Jaylen is back this week with the final installment of Respect Your OGs.
What Bill Russell has done has been so monumental. He's definitely, you know, changed the idea of what an athlete should be and what a human being should be. I think as athletes, we have so much influence. So for us to use our platform to keep conversations alive, I think that should be a part of the role. And that's what my focus is more so on. Education and reform is important to me, of course. The resources are not equal. You know, states have boards where they decide what resources get allocated and what resources don't. 9 times out of 10, minority communities are bottom on that list. Racism is a power dynamic. It's not you not liking me because of my skin complexion. To be honest, I don't lose sleep over that, but not getting the job, not being able to go to school, not being able to get opportunities, that's where it becomes tough. So I have commenced a program through my fellowship at MIT. The goal is to create a bridge from higher education to our low-income community, attempting to align, you know, kids that we neglect with opportunities that they normally wouldn't get, internships with resources, and hopefully that could change the education system a little bit, you know, one step at a time. When I walked into MIT for the first time, there was a wow factor that I know many people from my neighborhood would never experience when it comes to educational institution. I want to bridge that gap, make that experience more accessible. To young people, it's not a coincidence if you're at school and feel that you're not being treated equally when it comes to your education. Let's continue to raise this awareness and challenge these issues together.
This wraps up our series on social justice in partnership with Uninterrupted. If you missed any of these episodes, we have archived them on our YouTube playlist. Please take a moment to watch.
My Team Season 6 Glitched Reality has now entered Warped Reality. These packs are loaded with dominant My Team cards, and they have some unreal powers. Improve your lineup with dark matter cards like Ben Simmons, Shaq, and the greatest shooter of all time, Steph Curry. However, in these packs, Simmons and Shaq are shooting like Steph, and Steph is dunking like Simmons and Shaq. But the fun doesn't stop there, as you can also pick up Galaxy Opal Kyle Kuzma, Penny Hardaway, Rudy Gay, and more. These packs are a lot of fun. So get out there and warp the reality of your My Team.
North of the border in Toronto. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. DA, it's all yours.
Kevin, thanks. 2019's most improved player, Pascal Siakam, went from an energy player to an all-star. Siakam said, after every season, I look at the things I have to do better. When the summertime comes, I just attack it and work. It's about making sure that I'm a better player than I was the year before. Kevin?
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. And now the New York Knicks starters. Barrett and Randall are in the forward position. Then it's Junior. Then it's Robinson. And for Toronto, Anunoby and Siakam in at the forward slots. Right, Van Vliet out there with Lowry. And it's Baines in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, fans can be impatient, Greg, especially for the fans of teams that are slow to start a season.
And Kevin, the media as well.
Right,
I played in New York, and you know, in that town, you go big or you get talked about, no doubt about it. But with the way things have evolved now, and every team is a national team because every game's televised, it's starting to happen more in some of those smaller markets as well. It's just a harsh reality of pro sports.
He gets it in there.
Well, you love the unselfishness of Fred VanVleet. This guy is so good recognizing when his teammates are open.
Now, here's Junior. Now recovering. And here's Junior. He had a 39-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn. 5 to shoot. And stolen by Siakam. And the pass to Anunoby. Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Down low. And stolen by Kyle Lowry. Takes the 3. Anunoby, good.
Very hard to deal with the quickness of OG Anunoby. Gets into his pull-up game with no hesitation.
Now, here's Junior. Now recovering. Here's Lamb. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
Well, you can see it's a matter of pride out there for these guys.
Absolutely. When someone makes a shot, the first thought is, I want my own back.
And the basket by Lowry.
I thought he might get a call there. I thought it was pretty clear contact. But we know Lowry's not looking for the whistle. This guy's just looking to put points on the board.
Now, here's Junior. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game. And here we go. Van Vliet heading to the hoop. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
Talk about hitting the ground running. 4 for 5 to start.
Now, here's Junior. Guarded closely. And stolen by Siakam. And they're pushing it up. Anunoby, good. Anunoby's got 5 points so far.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league. I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
The first free throw is good.
It seems to me Julius Randle improves every season, and the more responsibility he's given, it seems the better he performs.
Both free throws good from Randall. We're about 3 minutes into this first quarter. And so Lowry will bring it up for the Raptors. They lead by 4. Uses the glass to finish the layup. 6 points for him.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Over in the corner, Randall. Uses the glass that time, and it's good.
Well, you love to see Julius Randle attack the offensive glass, get to his second chance opportunities. That's really well done.
Over to the wing, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Julius Randle picks one up. Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward.
Shooting 2.
Rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
They throw good, Siakam.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap that Pascal Siakam has taken has really been fun to watch. From role player to emerging star. And guys, he's not done growing yet.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Knicks trail by 5. Junior kicks to Robinson. New York moving the ball around, and plenty of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws coming up.
Really the right play defensively. If you can't block, force them to the line.
New York shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Not really where you'd like to be as a team in terms of free throw shooting, just about 73%.
Here's Lowry. In the game against Philadelphia, very impressive. Off on the layup. New York's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. They swipe it. They've got the 5-on-3 advantage. Buries it down low. Lowry's got 8. Knicks trail by 5. Now, here's Junior. He has 5. Here's Randall. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. He's got 8.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Now, here is Lowry. He's covered by Lamb.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Now, here's Junior. Lowry covering. From deep. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Toronto, they've gone 8 of 10 shooting, coming out very strong. Van Vliet, right side. Randall with some nice D. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Lamb. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Well, it was the Raptors winning their last game against the 76ers. Van Vliet finds Siakam. Back to Van Vliet. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, if you think about Fred VanVleet's handle and his ability to operate at different speeds, you understand how effective he can be on the drive.
Now, here's Junior. 8 points for him. Robinson misses. To the paint. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
Yeah, that's the 3rd bucket in a row from the paint. This defense needs to clog those lanes in the middle.
Junior the pass to Robinson. It's hauled in by the Raptors.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Count that bucket. Van Vliet's got 8 points.
And they're passing the ball very crisply here.
Pass to Randall. Over Siakam. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, tremendous defensive effort on the interior. That's the kind of contest you want.
Really left alone that time. Anunoby's got his third basket of the night.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here, coming off that loss against the Nets.
That final score really caught a lot of people off guard. I think we would have to quantify that one as an upset.
Oh, I don't think there's any doubt. They came in as the favorite, seemed to lose their confidence down the stretch, started to play tight, and let that one slip away.
And Toronto will go for a different look here. Chris Boucher's checked in for Aaron Baines. DeAndre Bembry comes in for OG Anunoby. Hood's checked in for Fred VanVleet. And it's Patrick McCaw in for Kyle Lowry. Now here's Rose. He had a 12-point outing in their last game against Brooklyn.
He was also an excellent setup man as well. This guy was cutting the defense to shreds with incredible passing.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Greg, who are your favorite players to watch in the NBA?
Boy, that's a tough one. You gotta like the guys that have changed the game in some regards, right? Steph, KD, and Giannis. Those are three guys that are just doing things that don't seem normal.
True.
Then others who remind you of past greatness. Jason Tatum with Kobe, or maybe an Anthony Davis with Hakeem, and those are guys that I love. And then the other guy, listen, LeBron James. I could watch him play basketball every day. To do what he's done at this stage of his career, I just think it's incredible. And I think our game is in great shape.
Agree on all counts. Both free throws good from Hood.
I think we know this about Rodney Hood. He will play hard on both ends of the floor, and he's a lethal shooter from range.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded close. Count the basket.
I'll tell you, despite this guy's strong play in this period, they're still behind. Someone else has got to step up.
McCaw, the pass to Siakam, and he makes good on the layup.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Inside. Oh, that was something else.
Have mercy.
What a remarkable vertical. Nerlens Noel demonstrating what a sensational athlete he is.
Knocked away. And a fast break now for New York. Junior with the ball. And it's Green missing. Raptors leading by 11. Here's McCaw. And it's Junior with the rebound. Knicks have gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. Pass to Burks. Feeds to Junior. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. New York shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. No good on that one. Anunoby, he's checked in for the Raptors. And the second free throw, good. Here's McCaw. No points in the game yet for him. Pass to Anunoby. Now here's Hood. Back to Anunoby. Clock at 6. McCaw, the pass to Anunoby. Great D that time from Green. And here's Green. He'll bring it up for New York. It's a 10-point game. Here's Lamb. No good from outside.
This has not been a good period for this guy. Out of sync, not letting the game come to him. He's got to settle down and make shots.
New York's gone 2 of 5 from three-point land here in the first quarter. Burks finds Rose. Junior with it. He's looking for Noel and finds him. Fades and shoots. McCaw grabs the miss and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Boy, what's better than Nerlens Noel playing with force on the interior? What a big reason he's earned this trip to the line.
The Knicks shooting their 7th and 8th free throw attempts for the game right here.
2 shots.
That's good from Noel.
And you know, guys, listen, Noel brings value. The reason he's a menace on the defensive end and an absolute warrior on the glass.
And so here's Toronto. They're leading by 8. Here's McCaw. He's covered by Lamb. McCaw kicks to Boucher. Here's Bembry. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. And the Knicks making a change here. Toppin's checked in. Raptors leading by 8. Shot clock at 2.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Here's Lamb. Off target at the rim. Junior's gone 3 of 9 tonight from the field, 33%. McCaw, the pass to Boucher. Anunoby against Noel. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
OG Anunoby is tremendously athletic, and when he plays with this level of aggression, it's hard not to foul him.
Anunoby at the line for 2.
And so he makes both from the line.
Well, the more opportunity that has been given to OG Anunoby, the more this young man shines. He is a multi-dimensional talent. Gives you great defense nightly and growing on the offensive end.
Now here's Rose. He's a good contributor to his team, averaging about 10.5 points a game.
Well, I'm telling you, this guy is doing everything he can to get them where they want to be. He's been on a mission in this period.
Here's McCall. They're leading by 8. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Way ahead of the field. He can do pretty much whatever he wants.
Big time play. Play right there, showing the activity and ability to impact this game.
Now here's Hood. 1:14 left to play in the first quarter. And the rejection by Noel. 3-on-3. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Fast break, here they come. From 18 feet away, Hood gets the bucket.
Quick trigger from Rodney Hood. He takes no time getting the shot off after the catch.
Junior dishes to Noel. Tries again. He takes it up and lays it in. Noel's got his second bucket of the night.
They've been sensational on the backboard to start this game.
Here's McCall. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. 35 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Knicks trail by 6. To the wing right side. Junior the pass to Noel. And slam dunk by Noel.
And that's an example of his athleticism, right? Nerlens Noel, the ability to leap up and ram it home.
Here's McCall. And here we go. Fast break. Junior's got it.
Well, Burks has exceptional athleticism, and ooh, he flies to the cup.
Kyle Lowry firing on all cylinders for the Toronto Raptors. He got into double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. Pascal Siakam, before the game tonight, shared his thoughts, reminiscing about his championship year with Kawhi Leonard.
It was always a team, and I think we don't look at one player and say he's going to save us. You know, we got to save each other. We got to play for each other.
And Greg, that's how Siakam plays the game himself.
Versatile, very unselfish, and a franchise player in the making.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out in the second quarter. What do you guys think about the Raptors here in this one?
Well, look at the turnover ratio, then look at the score. Easy to see what happened in that first period.
Offensively, they took care of the ball, and defensively, they forced a number of miscues.
We've got Chris Boucher, Bembry out there with Anunoby. Then it's Rodney Hood, and it's McCaw in at the 1 spot. So that's the 5 in the game for Toronto. Now here's Henson. Junior kicks to Burks. Boucher with the rebound.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
And Henson sends it back. 3-on-3. It's picked off. Now the Raptors moving it up. Bembry shot good. Now it's a 7-point Toronto lead.
Well, they weren't going to pass up that chance to get out and run following the steal.
The Knicks shooting 43% for the game. Now Junior, 13 points in the game. 3-pointer. That's in for his 5th field goal of the game. Makes him 5 for 12 so far.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
So timeout called here, the first for Toronto. Hey, Greg, if you could coach one team right now, who would it be?
That's a tough one. Clippers, Lakers.
Lowry with the ball. He's got 16. Van Vliet up top. Anunoby in the corner. Back to Van Vliet. Shot clock at 5. Lowry inside the line. They get it back. Anunoby. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
You know this about OG Anunoby. This guy's going to give you tremendous effort nightly. Really good job on the glass.
To the inside. And stolen by Siakam. Van Vliet wide open. The shot's good on the assist by Lowry. Van Vliet's got 11 points.
Well, I mean, listen, Fred Van Vliet, you can practically close his eyes. That's how comfortable he is out on the arc.
Junior the pass to Noel, and Noel throws it down.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. And there's the pass to Bembry. Back to Van Vliet. And Lowry has it in the corner. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And the D has gotten a little bit laxed here defending the triple.
Knicks trail by 3. And here's Junior. He's got 16. He's got a clear path. Here's Anunoby. Throws down the breakaway jam.
You have got to take care of the basketball if Mr. Pascal Siakam is around. This guy uses length to create turnovers.
Now, here's Junior. Now recovering. Junior dishes to Noel. And the shot is good. 12 points for him.
Well, defensively, to me, you've got to do a better job communicating once the screen comes.
Siakam deciding where to go with it. Outside Lowry. The 3. And again, Toronto with the triple.
And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense. And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either.
And offensively, they've gotten stuck on the perimeter, falling in love with the jumper.
Well, the increased playmaking ability of Pascal Siakam on display. Pretty pass.
Now, here's Junior. Defense is right there. Kicks it to Barrett. New York moving it around. And he gets it to go. Junior's got 18 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Here's Bembry. Good on the wing. A three. And it's Noel with the rebound. Noel's got his fourth rebound in this one.
I'll tell you, he has looked just a step slow all game, but his teammates, boy, have they come through.
Here's Siakam, and finished off by Siakam.
Well, Mr. Siakam can elevate well above the rim. Nicely done.
New York calls timeout. In addition to going over the game plan and making whatever necessary adjustments have to be made, Greg, this timeout also the time for players to get rehydrated or hydrate for the first time with some Gatorade. Plenty of basketball still to be played here, and they have to get recharged.
That's a great point. Without proper hydration, a player can completely run out of gas down the stretch of a game. And that's something that none of these guys can afford to have happen. If you're going to battle all the way to the finish, you have got to be hydrated. And Kevin, even though they're down, he's still looking to do the spectacular, and he did.
Well, maybe this is the best time to do it. High, arcing shot, and Van Vliet lays it in. Van Vliet's got 5 points now this quarter.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. Right side, Green. Sinks that one from the post. Green's got his first basket of the night.
Have to love the ball distribution. Keep everyone involved.
Siakam outside. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. And a miss there on the triple. And so it's Toronto with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of. Thank you, David, for that interview. And we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball. And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a quick one as both teams try to gain an edge. Kyle Lowry has just been sensational.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. You talk about dialed in.
Well, the break certainly didn't have a cooling effect on him at all. He's in a great rhythm, looking comfortable and confident.
On the court for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's Barrett. Then it's Junior. Back to Barrett. Here's Lamb. Whistle blows. Bucket is good. And he'll have a chance at the line to make it a three-point play.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
For New York, they have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Here's Siakam. That one misses. Randall with some nice D.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backboard.
Toronto leading by 3 to the left wing. And Robinson comes to help. Here's Baines. Siakam trying to free himself up. Shots good by Baines.
I'll tell you, he turns a difficult situation of duress into a simple basket with a precision pass out of the double team.
And finished off by Robinson.
Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet. Good night.
The Raptors have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Pass to Anunoby. Here's Lowry. Fires the three. A three-pointer is right on target. Lowry's got 25 points in the game.
Boy, the consistency he's had tonight has been impressive. Really steady from the field.
Here's Lamb. And it's Toronto with the rebound. When this game is done, they'll be off to Orlando, and they'll take on the Magic. That will be a getaway game for them, a one-game road trip.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our Mobile One block.
The defensive awareness, the timing, when you have to face a defender that can reject you like that, it can alter your approach.
Pass to Lowry. In the corner, it's Van Vliet. That falls. Nice feed that time from Kyle Lowry. And it's a 9-point Raptor lead.
Yeah, this guy is cooking right now. Fred Van Vliet has found his rhythm, and the defense better step up here.
Now, here's Junior. Lowry covering. Here's Lamb. New York now working with the new shot clock. It's good. Randall's got 10 points in the game.
Such a tough proposition guarding Julius Randle in that area. This guy is capable on the interior.
Lowry from outside. That shot is off. So New York will take it the other way. It's Junior top of the key. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Now just a 5-point Toronto lead.
Again and again, they're dissecting the defense and creating those high percentage looks from inside.
Lowry drives in. Nice D from Lamb. The Knicks have gone 4 of 7 to get things started here in the second half. Lets the three fly, and the Knicks hit again from deep.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night, 3 in the first half.
For Toronto, they've gone 3 of 8 so far in the third quarter, looking to lock in that rhythm. Passes it to Baines. Down low, here's Lowry. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Lowry's got 5 points in the quarter.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Knicks trail by 4. Now, here's Junior. 26 points for him. Randall outside. It's Barrett on the wing. Shot from 12. They get it back. Randall down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
Yeah, coach's pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
Toronto calls timeout. And some changes here. To the middle to end the cold streak. He lays it in. Junior's got 28 points for the game.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
Al Hood. Now the pass to Bembry. Pass to Boucher. Fires the three. Here's Baines, and the layup's good off the glass. Baines has got 5 now.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Ball's knocked loose. Burks in the corner. Shot clock at 6. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Love to see Alec Burks get aggressive with the defense. This guy terrific getting the defense to foul him.
For New York, they have knocked down 8 of 9 free throw attempts. I'd say those numbers read pretty well. And Burks hits 2 free throws. 1:09 left in the third quarter. Hood deciding where to go with it. And stolen by Junior. There's the feed to Noel. New York moving the ball around. Junior with it. And he has 28 points for the game. Pass to Noel. 4 on the shot clock. And it's denied. Outside Hood. Makes it off the glass. He's got 6.
But you love to see Rodney Hood finish in the face of that contact. How about the grit on that move?
And here's Junior. Great numbers on a nightly basis as he averages over 24 points a game.
He's shooting the lights out down the stretch, trying to keep them competitive.
Here's Bembry, and he banks in the layup. And the Raptors lead by 6.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
Inside, deflects the pass. Quickly. Oh, and he just knocked down the buzzer beater.
And that's a crucial 3 there. They've cut it close going into the 4th. This is far from over.
And we just finished the third quarter, and we've got a tight. And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the fourth quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Knicks trail by 3. Our fourth quarter action underway, presented by Gatorade. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups. So the Raptors 5 right now. OG Anunoby is out there with Chris Boucher. Then it's Aaron Baines. Then it's Rodney Hood. And it's Bembry in at the point.
Wow, look at the way the big man, Noel, set up his guys, puts the pass in the perfect position, easy shot.
Here's Burks. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
Alec Burks continuing to develop into a dependable scorer. He's got great size for a 2-guard.
And they now lead as the free throw drops for him. The Raptors shooting it pretty well, close to 50%. From outside the arc. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Green's got his 4th rebound in this one. Now, here's Junior. Boucher defending. For 3. And it's Junior missing. Hood with it, and Burks picks him up defensively. Hood against Burks. To the paint. Here's Boucher, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Quickly. Rebound by the Raptors.
You will have to finish harder than that if you want to convert in traffic.
Bembry kicks to Hood, passes it to Anunoby. Now, here's Boucher. Not a lot of room. Burks with the steal. Here's Junior. Quickly, goodbye Hood. Last quarter of play, about 2 minutes in now. Here's Bembry. The pass to Boucher. Count that one. Boucher's got his first points of the night. Well, as we move into the fourth, it's been an even game.
Guys, teams have exchanged the lead 5 times thus far.
Now, here's Junior. He's covered closely, and it goes down 2 points. And the Knicks lead by 1.
How about that show of strength from Nerlens Noel? No fear in how he attacks the defense on these shots.
Here's Bembry. It's rebounded by New York. Junior's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's going to be on Rodney Hood. He throw good, Junior.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Fred VanVleet is checked in for Toronto. Kyle Lowry comes in for DeAndre Bembry. Henson's checked in for New York. R.J. Barrett comes in for Burks.
And really, if not for the miss, they'd be sitting in a much better position.
We call that floor vision, gentlemen. Kyle Lowry with the pretty pass.
We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. Now, here's Junior from 12 feet out. And it's off the back rim, no good. Lowry with the ball, picked up by Barrett, and it's blocked.
Well, you want the activity and the disruptive ability of R.J. Barrett to be on display. It is right there.
And they've gotten very aggressive. On the offensive glass here in the second half, getting a lot of second chance points.
Now, here's Junior. Lowry covering. And here's Lowry. He'll bring it up for the Toronto Raptors. It's a 3-point game.
Just for this trip to the line, I'll call him by his full name. Frederick Edmund VanVleet Sr. Had to get that in there. Now we can just go back to Freddie B.
You throw good, VanVleet. Randall's checked in for New York. And so VanVleet nails both of them.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Now, Junior. Down low. And John Henson with the slam.
Well, what he lacks in size for a typical center, he makes up for with all that athleticism. Boy, can he elevate.
VanVleet outside. Pass to Boucher. Lowry looking around. Stolen by Henson. Barrett with the ball. He feeds it to Randall. It's in and good for his 6th field goal in 10 attempts.
Boy, Barrett is a natural-born playmaker, understands when to be aggressive and make the right play.
Outside Lowry. Shoots. And the Raptors miss again. New York trailing. And here's Junior. To the inside. To the paint. Henson trying to break free, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. Kyle Lowry picks one up there. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead. Siakam is checked in for Chris Boucher. Robinson's checked in for New York.
And you can see that even though he ties the game up, disappointed he couldn't give him the lead.
Baines passes to VanVleet. Lowry has the open look. They grab their own miss. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Shooting for Toronto,
And the first one drops. He knocks down the clutch free throw.
Yeah, terrific and one on that one. Those are the kind of plays, guys, that win basketball games.
Toronto calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 29 seconds left in the fourth quarter. And now let's take a look at the New Balance player of the game.
And guys, he's been about as close to perfection as you can be. The intensity he's played with has been amazing. Just no let up. And as fired up as he's been, he's never let his emotions get out of control.
The Raptors making a switch here. Baines is checked in. On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. We're going to make a move. It's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it. Kevin?
Oh, you just love seeing a player with absolutely no fear.
To me, more often than not, when you attack, good things happen.
New York calls timeout. They're trailing by 1. 23 seconds left in the fourth quarter. .23 seconds left to play in the final quarter. It's Randall with the drive. Yes!
And they still have a foul to give at this point.
One item that stood out, their ball movement.
Things are definitely clicking. And more importantly, it makes it really hard to defend.
Siakam outside. Feeds it to Baines. Yes!
How about the timing? Could be the difference between an assist and a turnover. Nice delivery.
And so the big win by Toronto in a tight game. That was a fun night of basketball and fabulous finishes that continued to wait out until the very last moment to seal.
And there are so many times when you see these tight games won at home, that advantage of having that crowd behind you oftentimes is the ultimate X factor.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for tuning in. So long and good night, everyone.
I need a milli ticket in the safe with about 100 million sitting in the. I got the splash, whipping with the drip, look how salsa riding with the waves. I got the heart of an ape, no, this ain't no Atlanta, but how I push it, I'm the brave. I got the turn to push up all the plays, hit me with the hype, like we at the. I hustle hard for residuals. I go hard up the court like umbilicals, hard in the physicals. I'm good, I'm too nice with the synonyms. I ain't too far to a 9 to 5 minimum. I want an out kid and I'm pushing forward. That's what Robert Ory 3 and final moments. You ain't fitting right to my components. I be the question to my opponents. Hit them with Iverson moves in the tuck. Feeling like Giannis right out the box. Blue like the Titan and swing like a truck. Story I could fit on wet with the clutch. Remember when Michael fake dunked and laid it. Middle back with the D Nuggets, he slayed it. Russell Westbrook, through with the bounce. Kevin Durant like a 3 for the crown. I'm in my zone. I need a throne. I'm built for the trophy with free piece. With the Kobe and bronze up on my feet. About the judge for the soft through the fiend heat. Money, that money is motivation, man, I'm nailed to it like track cleats. I got mad seeds full of smack beats, cook like peas, dish another treats. I got floor seats to my rap meats. My craft perfect like a snug cheese, raising neck hairs through the Dre beats. Get your blood wet for that game feast. Hustle, I'm pulling, huh? Get to the money, I'm chiming, huh? Simon C's one and I'm chiming, huh? Built for the game like I'm London, huh? Rollin', know we hustle for it, don't you play for it, go all land for it, get the crown for it, so you can't afford it with the milli border. And hustle hard, so the drip's pouring. I'm flies, eagles in my city storm. It's on ready days that the pain pours. See you got the plane in the workforce. Now I've been running, my foot on the pedal, racing for a check. Money that motivation, cause I'm seeing race and some jets chilling in the bed. Feeling like Tom Brady, how proof it in the booth, I'm groovy like a. No, I'm so any that with all the plus of women in the pen and pad like a shot. Watch out, ballin'. I'm calling Chris Paulin. Run with the J from the Spartan. I'm sauce caught often. Probably George for the throbbers. Dominique Hockles of lobbyists.
This is the 2KMC, and no fooling around. I need to see your top plays of the week right now. Our first play is from Drew Skywalker TV. For my first trick, I need 2 defensive volunteers. Watch carefully as I make the ball disappear, only to reappear through the cylinder. Abracadunk on ya! Do I amaze you? Next play is from Bulls 23 Wizards at 2K Beach.
And just about to get underway as the starting fives have been announced. Sit tight. We'll be back in just a moment. It's time for the NBA live on 2K. boards. This is now a look at Philadelphia's starting lineup. Harris and Embiid together in the middle. Hill is out there with Matisse Thybulle, and it's Simmons in at the 3 spot. And for the Knicks, it's Randall and Robinson at the 4 and the 5. Then it's R.J. Barrett. Then it's Junior. Greg, obviously, we're early on here. We already have seen some second-year players looking much more improved over their rookie year.
I mean, if you put in the work, you're not guessing as much. And listen, the fact that you've now gone through the season, you've got a better sense of who you are and what you can do out on the floor. I know I cut way back on my turnovers at the start of my second year, and you go into the offseason with specific goals and areas where you want to improve.
You think there's more growth between your first and second year than any other 2 years in your career?
You could make that case, no doubt about it, because that's you're still thinking you could be one of the all-time greats no matter who you are at that stage, and so you tend to put in a little more emphasis in terms of improvement.
The feed to Junior. Banked in off the glass.
Well, in shooting, we saw that Junior signed on with one of the heavy hitters. A big moment for him as he becomes a member of the Nike team.
Nike marketing must have made a great presentation, Greg, to land Junior. Great to see a player like Junior continue to work hard and get his own shoe deal.
And when Simmons is inside, forget about it. He uses his skill and smarts to take advantage.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Hill. Count it. Good. Robinson's got his second basket of the night.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Here's Simmons. What a jam!
You knew something good was coming, Kevin, right?
You can't let Simmons get going off of these dunks. His confidence just soars when he slams it down like that.
Now, here's Junior. Defense right on him. And Junior throws it down.
And that's a good heads-up play there from RJ.
Here's Hill. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Harris looking it over. Embiid trying to break loose. Excellent D that time from Robinson. The Knicks have gone 4 of 4 to start, so a nice offensive rhythm to start here. New York moving it around. Here's Randall. That shot missing. Good D by Embiid.
Well, due for a miss after 4 of 5 to begin this one.
And slam dunk by Harris.
The combination of size and speed of Tobias Harris. When he gets going, hard to stop.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Hill. Now, here's Junior. He's coming off a 34-point game against the Raptors in Toronto. 4 on the clock. The tray. Barrett, no good.
There's a tremendous demand in the NBA right now for the kind of build that RJ Barrett gives you at that guard position. So sturdy, so strong, and he has a chance to be one of the best guards in the league for many years to come.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And good that time. Junior's got 6. And Brent, some breathless comparisons for R.J. Barrett. People throwing out names like Grant Hill and Tracy McGrady.
And that's a ton of optimism around names like that. But this young player has a drive and a will. And I think he has the kind of composure to show you what he's made of. And if it reaches anywhere near those other players, Kevin, he's going to have one heck of a career.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter's feel, but not who you want to leave open.
Junior with it. Now defended by Embiid. Here's Robinson. It's stolen by Hill. No good that time. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Their last meeting was in Philadelphia, where they were unable to fight off the 76ers.
Yeah, I mean, on the road, their defense was just overrun. Couldn't match the intensity of the opponent, and it cost them.
Well, let's hope there isn't any carryover from that letdown in this one.
Harris passes to Simmons. Embiid against Randall. It's good. Embiid's got his second basket.
And that's what Simmons does. His vision and accuracy make him a premier presence on the floor.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Hill. Here's Lamb. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
And both free throws good for Junior. The 76ers leading. Earlier, David Aldridge spoke with head coach Doc Rivers. What'd you find out, David?
Thanks, Kevin. I expect this to be an inside-out kind of game. This team has a lot of shooters who can really get going once they hit a few. We'll see if they can get on a roll from out there. Kevin?
Thanks, David. Always want to get those threes falling consistently. Pass to Lamb. Here's Barrett. Takes a three. Buries it from three-point range.
And I like the back and forth here, showing confidence from range.
It seems like they're going to find out who can make the deepest threes. Right now, it's a shootout.
Embiid inside, guarded by Robinson. He makes another one. That's 4 up and 4 in to start his game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Hill. Junior the pass to Randall. To the middle, and stolen by Harris. And now the 76ers on the break. Thibault with the ball. Picked up by Barrett. Hill, no good.
Well, this has not been a good quarter right here. Shot has been off the mark, and now it looks, Kevin, like he's pressing a bit.
Here's Randall, and it's Philadelphia with the rebound. This game coming on the heels of their win against the Kings.
Yeah, in that game, I thought they took advantage of some sloppy play, but give them credit. They turned mistakes into points.
Yeah, the last game, it felt like they were just feeding off of what they were doing defensively, forcing a lot of those turnovers, and that helps build your defensive confidence.
Really an underrated part of Embiid's game. Excellent as a foul shooter for a 7-footer, so you just can't hack away at it.
And the 76ers will go for a different look here. Howard's checked in for Harris. Shake Milton comes in for Simmons. Curry's checked in for Matisse Thybulle. And Maxi's subbed in for Hill. And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. A new generation of players, Greg, coming into the NBA alongside your son Cole. We've got a lot of players who I think are going to have a long-term impact on this game.
There's no doubt about it. Listen, I hope Cole can have the kind of impact that some of these guys are, but look at the Grizzlies. I think they got 2 terrific ones. Ja Morant has superstar written all over him. Brandon Clark probably surprised some people with his ability to have an impact. And if you look at this past draft, Obi Toppin is one to watch. This is a guy with great size and length who was a perimeter player until he had a growth spurt. So those are the types of players that I think when you combine athleticism and skill with the way the court is spaced, man, can have a tremendous impact in this game.
Curry passes to Embiid. Outside for Curry. Just 5 to shoot. Another miss by Philadelphia.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Junior the pass to Green, and it's Green with the jam.
Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Passes it to Embiid. Milton with it. Howard, the pass to Embiid. Over Green. Embiid, no good. New York's gone 2 or 3 from deep so far in this game. Here's Lamb. Yes, once again, he remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
As hot as he's been this quarter, the game plan is simple, folks. Get him the ball and get out of the way.
Power dishes to Curry. Back to Howard. And the rejection by Noel.
Noel in there to intimidate and does so there.
And that one's good, Junior.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Curry kicks to Embiid. Back to Curry. Floats one. Shot to stop the run. And that one's good. Maxey.
So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Yeah, made for TV game here. Pace is great. Scoring is coming in bunches. And both of the teams feeling confident right now.
Junior the pass to Green. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. That one on Maxey. The Knicks shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw shots of the night.
And collectively, they're only about 73% as a unit right now.
That one is no good. 76ers trailing. Out to the right wing. There's the pass to Embiid. Now, here's Maxey. And it's off target. Not sure why he took that one.
Yeah, they got that one, but early on, it's really been a struggle for them to secure that defensive backdoor.
Junior the pass to Noel. 1:52 left to play in the first. 2 points. That one goes.
Great to have Noel active like that, proving how dangerous he can be on the inside.
Embiid finds Curry. The Knicks leading by 4. Junior the pass to Green. Some nice passing by New York here. Junior with it. He's got 18. Inside. The kick out to Rose. Good on the shot. Now it's a 6-point New York lead.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Now Curry. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Burks with the steal. Pass to Rose. And here's Junior. Feeds to Noel. Outside Rose. Here's Green. No good. Excellent D from Howard. 8-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. Another miss by Philadelphia. New York leading by 6. 17 seconds left here in the first quarter. Junior dishes to Green. Wants to get it to Burks and does. Down low, Embiid with the steal. Here's Milton. Drills the three-pointer.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we spoke with Joel Embiid earlier. He hopes to set an example for those who want to follow in his footsteps.
Being from Africa, at the end of the day, you come here, you want to make an impact and, share your story with everybody. And so you kind of pushes everybody back home in the whole continent to want to do the same thing.
Well said. Certainly, Greg Embiid puts himself front and center, willing to lead the cause on and off the floor.
And this is where his big personality helps. He has a larger-than-life quality that just captivates people.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Well, they've been aggressive from the beginning, particularly on the offensive end.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor, all fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Philadelphia, Embiid is out there with Howard. Then it's Curry. Then it's Shake Milton. And it's Maxey in a point. Now here's Junior. Guarded closely. And it's sent back by Howard.
Now that reach of Dwight Howard's is so impressive. A dominant shot blocker and a tremendous athlete.
It'll go, and the Knick lead is cut to just one on the basket from Curry. The Knicks shooting has been out of this world, 74% from the field. Now, here's Junior. T right on him. To the paint. Kicks it to Burks. Just 4 to shoot. And Toppin throws it down.
And you could see him give a little nod and then just burst to the rim for the alley-oop slam.
A pair of teammates, Greg, with a terrific feel for each other. Now, here's Maxey, guarded by Lamb. It's tipped. And that's out of bounds. Philadelphia will retain. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time. And here is Simmons. He picked up 24 points in their last one against Sacramento.
The defensive mindset tonight was huge. He was a real pest coming up with all those steals and had great activity.
Greg, not all drafts are the same in terms of talent. 2019 was a year to remember.
No doubt about it. I mean, transcendent talent at the top. You think of Zion and Ja, both could be future league MVPs. And the irony is that those two guys were teammates in high school. Go figure.
Yeah, go figure is right. Noel passes to Green. New York moving the ball around. Here's Rose. Buries the easy one. Rose has got 4 points in the quarter.
And Derrick Rose certainly equipped athletically to punish teams in the paint.
Milton kicks to Simmons. Pass to Embiid. Milton with it. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Puts one up from 19. It's rebounded by New York. Junior's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Here's Green. Out left to the wing. Junior dishes to Green. And Green slams it in.
That's going to be a big morale booster.
And you know what? It could come down to those second chance buckets when it's all said and done today.
Well, especially in a close game, every possession matters.
Now here is Hill. He's tightly guarded.
Yeah, sometimes that length that George Hill has can put the defense in a very peculiar spot. He was terrific that time drawing the foul.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. First free throw is good. Both free throws good from Hill.
And working, Kevin, themselves to the line here in the second. A nice way to get your offense going.
Now, here's Junior. He's guarded by Hill. Now, here's Junior. 18 points for him. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Right side, Simmons. Harris. He can't get it to go. Excellent D there from Lamb. New York comes into this one following a loss to the Raptors.
Yeah, Yeah, so close in that one, but that's of no solace to the players. They played their hearts out.
And you want to respond in kind, but that last game, it was an effort that most of the time can get you a win. You ran into a tough opponent who was playing at a high level.
The 76ers trail by 4. And it's Simmons penetrating. And slam dunk by Harris.
That's a strong finish from Tobias Harris.
New York's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Now, here's Junior. Tight defense on him. Noel. That one, no good. Good D by Embiid. And here's Hill, who will bring it up for the Philadelphia 76ers. Next up will be a home game matched up against the Pacers. That game marks the first half of a quick 2-game homestand.
Looks like the game plan is they're willing to give him that kind of shot. It worked out for them this time, but if they give it to him again, I bet 3 points are coming.
And that one's good, Junior. Junior's got 20 points.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Simmons passes to Milton. To the inside. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
No answer for Simmons, a tenacious scorer who finishes with muscle through contact.
And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Seth Curry, he's checked in for Hill. Time call here. The Knicks decide to talk it over.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
The Knicks with the lead. 124 left to play in the first half. Here's Lamb. Rebound by Joel Embiid. Embiid's got 11 rebounds in the game. Milton kicks to Curry. Harris trying to get free. And Seth Curry hits from deep. Curry's got 5 points now in the quarter. Now, here's Junior, guarded by Curry. Junior dishes to Noel. Count it. Noel's got 6.
Those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there.
Junior with it. Curry meets him. And there's the basket. Whistle blows and a chance for a three-point play. Going to the line for one.
That's how you set a screen. You got to be quick to the spot, separate from your defender, set your feet, and then hold your position. He nails all 3 aspects there.
And not the same rhythm or approach that he had in the first quarter when he was taking it straight to the teeth of the D and really creating contact. I'd like to see him get back to that here in this quarter.
4 on the shot clock. And the 76ers tack on 2 more.
Yeah, quick trigger. And from that range, if he senses the defenders have backed off, forget about
it. Here's Lamb. Oh, and the buzzer beater's good.
And that is massive. The 3 at the buzzer ties it up. And they'll go to the break the way we